Hi students, exercise 1.2, second question. Identify the following sets as finite or infinite. First one, capital X is equal to the set of all districts in Tamil Nadu. Can you count the district? Yes. Therefore, this is a finite set. Therefore, capital X is a finite set. See the second question. Capital Y is equal to the set of all straight lines passing through a point. Can you count? Yes, you can't count. Therefore, capital Y is an infinite set. See the second question. Capital A is equal to X such that X belongs to Z and X less than 5. What is the meaning for Z? Z means integers. Integers starts from minus negative to plus negative. Therefore, the value starts from infinity minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and X less than 5. Therefore, up to 5 starts from minus infinity minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 4. Can you count this set? No. Therefore, capital A is an infinite set. See here, you have one equation x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. You have to factorize the third term, 6. 2 3s are 6. If you add the 2 and 3, you get 5. Now give the sign. Here 6 is plus 6. Therefore, you have to give both are negative or both are positive. Here minus 5. Therefore, both are negative. Minus into minus plus 2 3s are 6. Now, if you add this 2, you will get minus 5. Therefore, your value of x are x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. X minus 2 is equal to 0. X minus 3 is equal to 0. The value of x is equal to 2. X is equal to 3. Therefore, here the value of x is equal to 2 and 3. Can you count the values? Capital B is equal to inside the set 2 and 3. Therefore, capital B is a finite set. Third question. Which of the following sets are equivalent? Or unequal or equal sets. First question, capital A is equal to the set of vowels in the English alphabet. Capital B is equal to the set of all letters in the word vowel. See, take it as a solution. Capital A is equal to set of all vowels in the English alphabet. Capital B is equal to set of all letters in the word vowel. What are the values? Set of vowels in the English alphabet means A, E, I, O, U. Now, capital B is equal to set of all letters in the word V, O, W, E, L. Okay. Therefore, capital V, O, W, E, L. First check the number of elements in A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Number of elements in B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two are equal. Here n of A is equal to n of B. Here n of A is equal to n of B. Here you have three questions. Equivalent or unequal or equivalent. For equivalent set, numbers must be equal and the elements are different. Yes. Therefore, this is an equivalent set. Equal set means all the elements must be same. Therefore, here all the elements are different. Therefore, capital A is equivalent to capital B. Otherwise, you can write like this. A is equivalent to capital B. Second, capital C is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. Capital D is equal to X such that X belongs to capital W 1 less than X less than 5. Solution. X given directly. D is equal to X such that X belongs to capital W 1 less than X less than 5. Capital D is equal to X such that X belongs to capital W, that is whole number, 1 less than X less than 5. The number X is less than 5 greater than 1. Less than 5 greater than 1. Therefore, starts from 2, 3, 4, less than 5 up to 4. Now count the elements. N of C is equal to 4. N of D is equal to 3. Therefore, both are different. Number of elements in C is equal to 4. Number of elements in D is equal to 3. Both are not equal. Immediately you can say here N of C is not equal to N of D. Therefore, C and D are unequal sets. Then see the third question. Capital X is equal to X such that X is a letter in the word L-I-F-E. Capital D is capital Y. Capital Y is equal to F-I-L-E. Solution. Capital X is equal to letter in the word life. Therefore, capital X is equal to capital L, capital I, capital F, capital E. Capital Y is given directly F-I-L-E. F-I-L-E. Now count the numbers. N of X is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. N of Y is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Here both are equal. Now you check the elements. L. Here also L. I. F. E. Exactly same. Here N of X is equal to N of Y. Also the elements in capital X and capital Y are exactly same. Therefore, capital X is equal to capital Y. Therefore, capital X and capital Y are equal sets. Take the fourth question. Fourth question as homework. Page number 12. Identify the following sets as null set or singleton set. First question, capital A is equal to X such that X belongs to capital N, 1 less than X less than 2. N means natural numbers. Natural number starts from 1. Natural numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. Here X is less than 2, greater than 1. Less than 2, greater than 1. Therefore, in between 1 and 2, there is no number. Therefore, capital A is a empty set. Your question is null set or singleton set. Therefore, capital A is a null set. See the second question. Capital B is equal to the set of all even natural numbers which are not divisible by 2. The set of all even natural numbers which are not divisible by 2. Can you guess the answer? The set of all even natural numbers means starts from 1. Even natural numbers means starts from 2. Next even number 4, 6, 8, etc. 2 is divisible by 2, 4 is divisible by 2. Hereafter all the even numbers are divisible by 2. Here your question is which are not divisible by 2. There is an empty set. Therefore capital B is a null set or empty set. Third question. Capital C is equal to inside the set 0. 0 is also a number. Therefore, inside the set you have one element. You have one element. Therefore, immediately you can say C is a singleton set. What is the meaning for singleton set? Only one element. C is a singleton set. Here only one element inside the set, that is 0. Therefore, C is a singleton set. Fourth question, homework, page number 12. State which pairs of sets are disjoint or overlapping. How you can find the disjoint or overlapping? First, you must find the intersection of these two sets. If intersection of A and B is empty, immediately you can say A and B are disjoint sets. Otherwise, A and B are overlapping. First, write the set capital A is equal to FIAS. Capital B is equal to ANFHS. Find the intersection of A and B. What is the meaning for intersection? You must take the common elements from A and B. First, take the first element F. Here also present. Right. then I not present, A present, B. What is the meaning for A intersection B? Here 3 elements. 3 elements means not an empty set. Therefore, capital A and capital B are overlapping sets. Next, capital C is equal to x such that x is a prime number greater than 2. Prime number means the number divisible by 1 and itself. Here x greater than 2. Therefore, 2 is not included. After 2, 3, 5, 7, etc. Now, capital D is equal to x such that x is an even prime number. Prime number means the number divisible by 1 and itself. Even prime number means only 2. Now find the intersection of C and D. See here, C has 3, 5, 7, etc. D has only 2. No common elements in between these two sets. Therefore, this is an empty set. Therefore, C and D are disjoint sets. Now, third one, that is third question. Third question for your homework, page 12. Third question. Now see the sixth question. If capital S is equal to square, rectangle, circle, rhombus, triangle, list the elements of the following subset of S. First question, the set of shapes which have 4 equal sides. First write the set capital S, square, rectangle, circle, rhombus, triangle. Your question, the set of shapes which have 4 equal sides. Square has 4 equal sides. Rhombus has 4 equal sides. Therefore, your answer is square and rhombus. Then, second question, the set of shapes which have radius. Can you guess the answer? Is the square has a radius? Rectangle, circle, rhombus, triangle. Yes, circle. Therefore, the answer is circle. Third question. The set of shapes in which the sum of all interior angles is 180 degree. What is the meaning for interior angle? For a square, you have 4 vertex. The interior angles are this: 90 degree, 90 degree, plus 90, plus 90. Total 90 plus 90, 180. 180 plus 90, 270. 270 plus 90, 360. The question is, interior angle is 180. Take the triangle. Sum of the angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. Therefore, only triangle. Then, fourth question, the set of shapes which have 5 sides. Square has 4 sides, rectangle has 4 sides, circle has no sides, rhombus has 4 sides, triangle has 3 sides. Therefore, 5 sides. The set of shapes which have 5 sides means here only empty set. These are the subsets of capital S. Students, check the previous class homework. Here, to find the leap year, first divide 1882 by 4. 4 4s are 16, remainder 2. Take 8, 7 4s are 28, remainder 0, take 2. Therefore, 2 is the remainder. Subtract from 1882, you will get 1880. That is divisible by 4, but 1880 is not included here. Therefore, add 4, that is 1884, that is divisible by 4. Starts from 1884, then add 4, 1888, add 4, 1892. Therefore, the set capital S contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. That is, cardinal number of capital S is n of S is equal to 6.